Hello and welcome to the Brunch show on Value Chain TV. I am Patience and Moses. It's another Thursday and we're bringing you exciting and educating content as we do usually. And today with me in the house is our in-house analyst, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, how have you been?
Fine, thank you.
All right.
Very great.
Okay. So for our followers, our subscribers, our viewers, and our beautiful listeners, if you've been following, you discover that we've been giving you adverts on the Nigerian International Energy Summit. It has actually kick-started, and our in-house analyst, Mr. Williams, has been on top of it. He has been following it back to back, and he's here. I know he has a lot and a few insights to give to us concerning these events. Mr. Williams, over to you.
Yes, for us at Value Chain, when it comes to energy, oil and gas, it is very key to us because this is our number one goal. In fact, this is why we exist as a media house.
True.
And for the Nigeria International Energy Summit, we have been following up. And recently, we went to the Aso Villa where we covered events, especially the opening events. And then we had speakers like the OPEC Secretary, our guys, and other prominent speakers like the Apple Secretary, Dr. Omar. And we also had the opportunity to see the ministers of states for petroleum, gas, Perico, and his counterpart, Senator Heineken Lopovri. So these are some of the people we were able to encounter, and we have been giving update reports as concerns the NIES summit. We also reported on the award night. Some industry giants were honored. So we were also there to capture the events live.
Thank you so much, Mr. Williams. And if you really want to follow up, you can join us 7 p.m. every day for the news updates. Even today, you're going to still get more information about the events, which is still ongoing. It will be ending tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much for that. And we're going to be moving to the newspaper review. Let's find out what is actually making the heads today in the newspapers. Okay, so this first one is from Leadership newspaper. FG takes step to crash cost of drugs, embarks on medical industrialization, secures $1 billion Afrexim Bank grant, injects 50 billion into primary healthcare centers. Tinubu to sign executive order. Mr. Williams, what are your thoughts on this?
For me, it is a right step in the right direction. Okay. You know, sometimes back we talked about pharmaceutical companies, especially the international or multinational companies exiting Nigeria.
Okay.
And for him to secure this grant at this moment speaks volume. So we should be able to look in-house, look inward to see what our researchers, we have a lot of researchers.
True.
Yes, especially in the pharmaceutical area, in medicine, and so on and so forth. Let's try to see how we can manufacture these drugs in Nigeria. And I think this grant will go a long way if properly harnessed. Because we know the problem of Nigeria, especially as regards bureaucracy and corruption and the rest of them. Before you know, somebody somewhere will hijack.
True.
So, but if properly harnessed, I think it will go a long way. And the exiting of these multinational pharmaceutical companies will be a blessing to Nigeria because we have our local companies. So if this money is properly invested, our local companies will do work in that area.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, not to waste much of our time, I'll be moving to the Punch newspaper. This one is actually a big story. It's almost on every newspaper. SIM and NIN linkage. NCC rules out extension. Telecoms bar 12 million lines. MTN, Airtel, others vow to enforce NCC order by midnight Wednesday.
Very good. If you look at the rate of crime going on, especially using the mobile internet and so on and so forth as their sources of crime, barring those without proper name identification is a wake-up call for the government. So sometimes you hear people ask, okay, those who make calls for ransom, what do they use? So what phone are they using? So if these lines are properly linked to BVN and NIN, you can easily trace such people. And I think it will reduce crime to the barest minimum. So I'm with the government on this. They should go on, and any line that is not properly linked should be barred. It is a right step in the right direction. It will help our security agencies.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Williams. And he has done so much. He has done justice to most of the headlines we have here. And I want to say a very big thank you once again for coming to join us here in the studio. Thank you so much, Mr. Williams.
It's always a pleasure.
Okay, so we're going to take a very short break, and after that break, we'll be right back, and then we'll move to the next segment, This Week in History.
Dear colleagues and industry partners, on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I would like to invite you all to join us for the 7th edition of the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024, Nigeria's premier and official oil and gas meeting due to take place in Abuja from February 26th to March 1st, 2024.
NIES remains the only official industry trade event of the federal government with the approval of the Federal Executive Council. Being the first edition to be held under the current administration, the importance of NIES 2024 becomes even the more significant.
The theme of the summit for this year's event is navigating the new energy world order, security, transition, and finance. It aims to match Africa's attractiveness to the right investment partnership while ensuring greater participation and engagement of indigenous businesses in the sector. Within the challenges of climate change and energy transition lie opportunities for a future where Nigeria's hydrocarbon resources play a central role in powering our nation, the African region, and the world at large, while at the same time safeguarding our environment.
His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will be the special guest of honor. As tradition, NIES 2024 will feature the highest level of attendance by top decision makers, industry leaders, and all stakeholders from both the public and private sectors from across Africa and the global energy community.
We'll be there to personally welcome you to the 7th edition of the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024. Further details on the event will be obtained from its website. Thank you and welcome to the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024.
Welcome back from that very short break. Okay, so we're going to be joining S.A. Ufoma for another segment, This Week in History. Over to you, S.A.
On February 26, 1970, the Nigerian Civil War officially ended with the surrender of Biafran forces. This marked a significant moment of peace and reconciliation for the country. The war had lasted for about 3 years and had a profound impact on Nigeria. On February 27, 2013, in Nigeria, there was a tragic event. It was the day when a series of coordinated bombings occurred in Kano, a major city in northern Nigeria. These bombings targeted several government buildings and security facilities, resulting in a significant loss of lives and injuries. On February 28, 1900, the British colonial forces captured the city of Sokoto, marking a major milestone in the colonization of Nigeria. On February 28, 2014, Nigeria successfully hosted the 24th World Economic Forum on Africa. It was a gathering of global leaders business executives and policymakers to discuss economic growth and development in Africa. Today, February 29th, which only occurs every 4 years, it's not typically factored into annual or monthly wages. So for workers who have fixed salaries, to them, it's like they're working an extra day without getting paid for it. Also today, in many cultures around the world, it is considered a unique day for women to propose marriage to their partners. It's called Leap Day Proposals or Ladies' Privilege. It's a fun twist on traditional gender roles and adds a bit of excitement to the leap year.
Thank you so much, Essay. Like, wow, there's a lot of intriguing things, but two stood out for me. So today is a leap day, 29th February, and then most times workers are not included in the calendar because it's like they are working an extra day without salary. So more grace to us. And then, ladies, are you thinking what I am thinking? Ladies' privilege. I could just hop on the streets and kind of propose to a guy, you know? Wouldn't that be weird? Whichever way, so whatever you want to do, a lot of things have been happening over the years, and it's actually good and interesting. We get to find out. So, Essay, thank you so much. You did justice to that. Thank you so much. And still on this note, I'm going to be moving straight to the entertainment segment. Yes, the entertainment segment. I know you've been waiting for this. And on the entertainment segment, we're going to be looking at this new Disney animation should I say a Nigerian Disney animation. It has been everywhere. It has been a lot of updates. The publicity and everything about it has been everywhere. So just yesterday, it was premiered in Lagos, and it will be out very soon, where we can all get to watch it and see what it is all about. Nigerians are actually making it. Like, this is a very big one, an animation with Disney. That is cool. So the series was premiered in Lagos for the global audience. It is called Iwaju. Remember that? I don't know if you've come across that, but this one is coming up very, very soon. And from what they've said, 6 episodes are going to be released very soon. So keep watching, sit in anticipation, and wait when it comes. You stay glued to your TV screens. So this particular movie has a lot of people inside of it, renowned, like in the production crew, very renowned people. So I'm going to give you a few people that partook in the production of these big series that is coming to our screens. So we have the filmmakers. We have Olufikayo Ziki Adeola, who happens to be the director. We have Hamid Ibrahim. He's a production designer. We have Tolu Olowo Foyekun. He's a cultural consultant, because, you know, this one is a cultural animation with a lot of Nigerian culture inside of it. We have some people that played some roles. Ireti Doyle was there. The voice of Mrs. Usman was performed by Ireti. We have Choma Chigol. You know her, right? That's comedian. She's the voice of Choma here. We have Kende Bankole. This is going to be a very big one. And we also have Bisola Ayola. It's going to be the voice of Happiness. Femi Brunch happens to be here too. Simisola Badamusi is also here. A whole lot of them. The list continues. So this is just me prepping you to keep yourself anticipated and wait for this series as it comes up. And when it is out finally, you should stay tuned on the Brunch show, as I'm going to keep you posted and I'll keep you updated on things that are happening on the entertainment segment, Nollywood, music, and everything entertainment. And on this note, I will be wrapping up. I hate to go away, but I just have to go away because I have to go, so we come back again another time. So thank you so much for staying. And back to our Nigerian International Energy Summit. If you still want more updates from it, as I said earlier, you have to stay tuned for the news by 7 on Value Chain TV. And thank you so much for our viewers, our subscribers, and everyone who has been following us. We say a very big thank you to you. On behalf of the Value Chain crew, I say thank you for helping us to meet our targets we've gotten 1,000 subscribers, and we say a very big thank you to you. I am Patience Moses, and I'll be signing out. So don't forget to have a very beautiful day. Don't forget to smile. Your smile is beautiful. You should share it with others. Thank you so much. Bye for now.